What is up? What is up? Just got out here, just landed at my villa out here in Sicily. If you don't know, a little island off of Italy. About to enjoy for a week and a half. Just wanted to give y'all some views, some motivation. You know what I mean? Hey, be sure to check this pinned comment. A lot of y'all asking me for the herbs and all that. Oh, it's not even letting me pin it. Yeah, you can comment the word herbs to get all the herbs you need. Comment the word berry to get all the ebooks for free. I'm out here in Sicily right now. Just landed a villa. Give y'all a little walkthrough. I just got in. Just the hallway to get into my spot. Boom. Comment some fire emojis if you get some motivation from my life story. Right, high school dropout, broke. Now I travel all over the world every day, all day. Barely at home in Miami. Yeah, so you got the lounge chairs, got the outdoor shower. Nice little 2-bedroom. Yeah, you can comment berry, get the free ebooks. Comment herbs if you want the link to all the herbs. Got the infinity pool. Overlooking the whole island. And there's like little islands out there. It looks dope in the daytime. It's dark already over here. But the waterfall is heated too. So the water like 75. It's about 70 degrees out right now. Nice 2-bedroom. I ain't gonna show y'all too much. My lady in there getting ready, but you know, got the whole open view, 2 bedrooms in the back, kitchen, all that. Yeah. They gave us some wine. Y'all know I ain't drinking that. But yeah, just wanted to hop on here. Anytime I travel, I like to bring y'all along with me, give y'all some motivation. Hopefully y'all have watched my life story on YouTube. Is this a retreat or nah? This is just my villa. Just traveling the world. I'm about to get in the pool. Actually, we got dinner reservations at some spot in like 2 hours. I don't know if they got anything plant-based, so I may not be eating. It's just dope views from there. My lady wanted to experience it, so we going. She said they had something plant-based. I'm going to see what it is, see if it's... I'm not going to be 100% alkaline out here, but when I travel, I'm still 100% plant-based, so don't forget that. What else can y'all get for free? Yeah, if you comment berry, you're going to get 5 free ebooks. 1 on crypto, 1 on credit, 3 on holistic health. All right, if you comment herbs, you're going to get the link to all the herbs, the herbal tonics, everything like that. And go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch some free videos, 20,000 plus free videos online. Just motivating y'all, inspiring y'all, getting y'all healthy. Got the sun up, or the sun. Got the moon up here. Yeah, I'm going to show you all the views in the morning, but we at the basically top of the hill right now. See, but right there's a bee. I lose connection when I go out that far from the Wi-Fi. I'll show you in the daytime, but I'm about to hop in here for sure. Nah, we don't sip no liquor. Yeah, so where I've been traveling, I went to Egypt, I went to Dubai, went to South America, Suriname 3 times, went to Mexico 4 times. This is like in the past 2 years probably. Went to DR 3 times. Now I'm in Sicily. Went to Belgium, went to Germany. Where else? Y'all help me out, just been watching. No, I'm missing a lot. Went to south of France, went to Paris, south of France. So, what's it called? Cannes, Saint-Tropez. I'm missing one. Went to Monaco, went to Mykonos, Greece. What else? Yeah, just traveling the world. Nothing's better than freedom. I tell you all this stuff. I show you all this stuff to show you nothing's better than freedom, right? Money's cool, but can I tell you a real story about money and how it's, it's just material stuff is cool, but I like experiences more. I guess this is technically material, but it's traveling and seeing the world, experiencing different cultures, different plant-based cuisine, different just seeing how people live, right? Different exotic fruits. But it's like the material stuff is dumb. Like my Rolls Royce Cullinan is just in the garage right now. Back in Miami chilling. I ain't gonna be back in the US I'm usually going like 3 months at a time. So every time I come back, I gotta get a new battery or get it jump started, right? My other cars, the McLaren did, the Challenger did. So the first thing when I get back is get my car jump started or go buy a new battery or something. So it's like you pay all that, still paying the insurance, Still paying the monthly payments on them because I don't ever pay in all cash. That's dumb, right? Still paying for my oceanfront apartment in Miami, right? So when you think about it, all that stuff is actually dumb and a waste of money. So I'm considering just getting rid of it all because I just love traveling the world and things like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'd rather spend my money on, is that, giving back to people, helping people out. But yeah, I ain't gonna be on here too long. Gonna give us some motivation, some story time, day in the life. Again, we landed at 3:30. It's 6 now, so we just got here about half hour ago. About an hour drive from the airport. Picked up the rental. About to drive down there somewhere. So this is the popular beach right here in Sicily. It's one of the most popular that we're overlooking. So again, I'll show y'all in the morning. And I guess there's some restaurant down there, claims they got some plant-based options. I didn't really see nothing for me, but we gonna see. I'll show y'all that too. So be sure to watch, turn on story notifications, because that's where I'll be showing all my day in the life when I travel and all that. But yeah, definitely about to hop in here. Let me read y'all's comments. You got any questions real quick? I'll do a quick Q&A. What am I investing in? My main investments are crypto. Most of my money is in crypto. I think I told y'all that before. Most of my money is in cryptocurrency. I keep my bank account pretty, let me step over here because the connection is bad. Get on this Wi-Fi. Most of my money is in cryptocurrency. All right, I keep my bank account pretty low. So that means most of my money I'm saving, investing, and just being patient, letting it grow as it grows. I tell my members what to buy, all that stuff. Just gotta have patience. Who am I with? I'm with my wife. So yeah, most of my money is in crypto. I do Airbnbs. I've done Turo. Stopped doing that. That's like a rental car game. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, stocks. I really kind of stopped doing stocks once I learned crypto. I started realizing how much more money I was making with crypto and how much faster, honestly. So I kind of stopped dealing with stocks for the most part. And I hold safe crypto coins, and then I take some high risk coins also that make me quick flips. Obviously, I have my business is set up where, you know, I can do it from anywhere in the world, helping people out. Obviously, the herbs, make some money from that. You know, under 100K in the back. Yeah, I don't ever put 100,000 in the bank account. For me is insane. I keep hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands in crypto, but I don't think I've ever had 100K in my bank account, because anytime my bank account gets above like 40,000, I gotta move it and invest in something or pay a mentor or something else, and then I keep my big wads of money in crypto. So yeah, and that's how I travel the world. Money makes money while I'm chilling, all that stuff. So I teach all this in my university for $29.99. You can start with that. You can upgrade to lifetime if you want further access to me and all that. I now have my holistic certification program. Shout out to the people. I just launched that. I think we got like 20 people in there now who are getting certified through me as a holistic coach, and I'm teaching them all the game on how to run the online business, all the back end stuff. A lot of people do a lot of views online. A lot of people got a big following online. A lot of people got viral videos, and I just be watching the videos and I just be cringing like, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. They don't know how much money they're missing out on. They don't know. I can just tell the business back end is messed up. So I like helping people with that also. Some people y'all know come to me for, you know, business advice, and I help them. They're like, yo, I did not know that. You know what I mean? So that I actually enjoy teaching that kind of more right now, because the holistic health stuff is just lose connection. Y'all can hear me? Comment 1 if you can hear me. Yeah, everything I teach you is enough info to make you learn money. Why else would I teach it? I'm not just sprinkling nonsense. For the crypto course, I give y'all the exact coins I'm buying and the exact coins I have hundreds of thousands of dollars of my money in, right? How I've made millions in crypto. So yeah, I'm not just, even the members of my program, like I just had a live call for the members of my certification program. They get live calls with me every week, right? And they was just like thanking me so much. If y'all in here, say what's up. How much information. I told them on the last call, I'm like, every week I'm making sure y'all know every single thing I know about running an online business. And I'll be thinking about stuff throughout the week. And then the next week's call, I'll be like, hey, I forgot to tell y'all this. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm having my team do. This is what you should do. What I did when I started. I'm like fast tracking the whole thing, because I was just freestyling. I'll be honest with y'all. I got success off of pure brute force and pushing through. I was freestyling, making all type of mistakes, but I was just outworking 99% of the population, which is why I made it happen. You know what I mean? When it comes to content, I was recording and editing 30, 50 videos a day and posting them, right? That's how I first started going viral and getting people wanting to buy my stuff, right? When it comes to anything, even with the crypto, I was making mistakes at first. When it comes to the stocks, I was making mistakes at first, right? So I had to make a lot of mistakes. And that's why now when I teach back to my people, to my members, to y'all free, I've done so many free crypto trainings over the past year or two on here on Instagram Live, showing you on my screen, everything. So it's like, I make sure that people are not making the same mistakes I did, but I was able to make it happen and get to the top 1% of income earners in America by just knowing that I don't know that much, but knowing I'm about to outwork and do way more than everybody else and utilize my time differently while everybody's clubbing, drinking, smoking, seeing who they're going to sleep with, this and that. I'm on my laptop, I'm on my phone, I'm Googling, I'm watching free YouTube videos, I'm signing up for this webinar, right? I'm going to this seminar, right? Any pocket change. If I got an extra $30 in my account back when I was broke, I'm buying an ebook, I'm buying a book. I'm spending $100 on this person's course. I got $400 in the bank. I'll put $300 on this person's mentorship as I start flipping up and making more money. If I got $3,000 in the bank account, I'll pay $2,500 for this person's mentorship. And that's how I start obtaining knowledge. Because again, at first I didn't have that much knowledge. I was just pushing. Then I'm like, I'm hitting so many plateaus. So I started paying people who had the life I wanted. I started paying people who had these views on a random day, right? Who was traveling, who was paying their mom's bills, who was taking care of their family, who was driving the foreign cars, whoever, you know what I mean? If I could analyze that they were legitimate, of course, because you got to watch out for fake people too. But yeah. And then I just like, all right, who can I pay? Because I'm clearly, the difference between me and you and me and them at the time is the lacking knowledge. If you're not where you want, if you're in a job that you don't want, you're lacking knowledge. Somebody says that's discipline right there, 100% discipline. Again, from 20 to 30, all I did was read and work out and see what I could learn. Everybody else in their 20s and 30s was living their best life, right? On the YOLO tip, right? I never went to no club. I never partied. I never went to a strip club. I never drank. I never smoked. I never popped no pill. Can't nobody say they was at a hotel linking up with chicks with me, nothing. 20 to 30, I was locked in. Then I hit 30, got some freedom, got some money. Now I can circle back and do whatever I want. Of course, I still didn't circle back and do that stuff because I still don't drink, party, smoke, none of that stuff, right? You know, I have my lady, so it's just me and her. And yeah, but at 30, I was able to quit my job at about 29 and a half, right? I'm 30, 34 now. So it's like, yeah, you're not human, I guess. That's what they say. That's why I'm weird, right? I'd rather be weird and on an island in Italy, Sicily, with views like this overlooking the island with a Rolls Royce, Cullinan in my garage and a McLaren in my garage with the craziest wrap on them that cost $10,000 a piece and doing whatever I want, whenever I want, with no boss, no schedule, and healthy at the same time, and not utilizing my money, my newfound money or newfound power, as you call it, to manipulate people and do illegal things that eventually gets me in trouble. You know what I mean? I like being healthy, honest, real. That's why I tell you all the insights about my business. I tell you about my holistic university. I have no problem because I charge $29 to literally save people's lives. You can do the same thing. You could teach whatever you want, set up a subscription, and guess what? You set up a subscription for $29 a month, you get 6,000 people. You don't even need that much, but do the math on 6,000 people subscribe to your program at $30 a month. You can post it in the comments, right? That's money coming in while you sleep. And you know that the money, the small amount of money those people are spending is also help leveling up their life with health and finances and motivation and accountability. So you can't feel bad because every day you wake up to testimonials of people's lives you're changing also. And you know that you're charging less than anybody else that's doing what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Comment yes if you understand what I'm saying. You can do the same thing with whatever you want to teach. Doesn't have to be holistic health, doesn't have to be crypto, and you don't need 6,000 people. You could do the math, say you have a $30 program and 200 people are subscribed. What's the math on that? For a lot of y'all, that's enough to get you out of the job that you hate. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, I don't want to be on it too long. It's 6. I'm about to shower up real quick. Yeah, somebody said that's 175,000 right there. Exactly, a month. Zaya Moses. You said, is that correct? Again, I'm a high school dropout. I failed 9th grade math 4 years in a row. I was the only one in 9th grade math with a goatee and a full beard with the 14-year-olds. I just couldn't get that shit down. And then I dropped out. Failed English. Severe speech impediment, right? Severe stutter. Was pulled out in the special classes, you know what I mean? High school dropout from a small town. My dad a crackhead. My brother the biggest drug dealer. Sold crack to my dad. They was fighting in the house all the time. Dad abusing my mom. From a fucking small town in West Virginia. There's no excuse and way more. All I grew up around was drugs, guns, abuse. I always say I grew up around nothing but sick, and now I teach nothing but health. And I can add on, I grew around nothing but broke, and now I'm nothing but wealth. Right? There's no excuses. What's your excuse? I'll be wondering, people, you ain't got no excuse, you just lazy. Just say you lazy. But first, I always tell you, I had to look in the mirror. I had to look in the mirror and understand it's my fault. I understand it's my fault I ain't got these views. It's my fault I ain't got the dream car I want. It ain't nothing wrong with wanting materialistic stuff too. That's something I see. I mean, I'm a young black man. I grew up again around drug dealers, seeing their jewelry, seeing their throwback jerseys back then, seeing their nice little cars back then that I thought was nice back then, you know what I mean? So of course, as I grow older and I come into some wealth, I want some nice things. I want a Cuban link. I want a Rolls Royce if I can get it. I want a McLaren if I can get it, right? So why would I not get that because somebody on the internet says, oh, you shouldn't be spending your money. I'm going to do everything I ever dreamed of because now I've obtained the energy, the knowledge, the freedom, the finances, and I know I put money in smart stuff first so that it's working for me and making money overnight before I buy the dumb stuff. So now when I buy the dumb stuff, it's cool because I know I got money coming in. And I know I got money growing while I'm sleeping. As I always say, you're going to always be broke until you learn how to make money while you're sleeping. See what I'm saying? I'm 34. I was broke until I was 29 and a half. 29 and a half, what are we in, 2025? 2020, I was working at GNC making $10.50 an hour in Utah. Right? 2020, I was broke in Utah, living out of a garage, making $10.50 an hour. See what I'm saying? But even at that moment, I had still spent from 20 to 29 locking in on knowledge, right? Learning how to manifest things. Not only manifest, but also materialize them. Because a lot of people talk about manifestation, but then you look at their life and they ain't materialized nothing. So all that manifestation talk they talking, all the chakras they talking, all the Indian style they doing, all the humming they doing, all the breathing exercise they doing, clearly something ain't right, or they're not telling you what they're really doing when no one's looking, which is why they're not able to materialize the things that they're claiming to manifest. See what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, for me, when I was learning manifestation, it was hard for me to learn manifestation from somebody still living in the hood, from somebody that still got a hoopty. That's just me. And it ain't all about materialistic stuff. It's like you telling me how to be the greatest, right? Especially most of my followers, we black, right? Black and brown. So you say you're a king. You say you're a queen, right? How many of y'all feel like you're a king or a queen? Comment yes in the comment section. So therefore, if I feel like I'm a king and I'm a queen, what would a king have? The king would have the best of everything, right? So therefore, I want the best of everything, right? Cartier frames. Make sure to send an email. Send me a DM right now. I'm going to send you an email. You should be in the group. It says you bought lifetime membership and the private courses are still locked. I'm assuming, are you talking about the financial courses? Because if so, we got to get that fixed for you ASAP. Screenshotting your name right now. Or you can do support. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send you the email right after. You got to get that. So yeah, if you think of yourself as a king and a queen, then therefore you should want the best out of everything in life. You should want the best. A king's going to have the best everything, right? The best partner, the best materialistic stuff, being able to help his community the most. Let's just talk about that. How you going to help your community and you ain't got no funds? How you going to help your community and you ain't got no knowledge your damn self to get yourself out of the struggle, but yet you telling people how to get out the struggle? So for me, as I was looking for mentors, I was always looking for people who I could see came from not much or way less than me and was able to make it out of the struggle and did it in a way where it wasn't all this celebrity Hollywood stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm going to get you right. I just screenshotted your name. As soon as I close off this live, I'm going to send you the information because Because if you bought Lifetime, you should have access to everything. There should be nothing blocked off. So I got you. I know I'm God's earth angel, especially to teach his children. In fact, so whatever you believe you God's earth angel. Therefore, God should be blessing you in all the abundance, right? Because the more abundance you have, the abundance of knowledge, the abundance of wealth, you can give and gift back to others. Because if you don't have that, then you can't really help nobody. If you're lacking knowledge, how are you going to help somebody level up? If you're lacking finances, how are you going to help somebody in a tough time? How are you going to help your mom? How are you going to help your grandma? How are you going to help your kids? Whatever the case may be. Anyways, I'm about to hop off here. Just want to give you some motivation, some mindset. About to get in the shower. Enjoy the views. Still got on the sweats from the airplane. All that. Do out the flower petals for us and all that. Welcome to Sicily. Block out all that. Yeah. Welcome to Sicily. Yeah. Not doing nothing with the wine. It's the living room. Like I said, the villa actually ain't even that crazy. I really got it for the views. That's really the main. I gotta be careful because my lady in here showering. Yeah. All right, it's the other bedroom. Other bedroom over here. I got you. She said, hey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta trust me, I got the camera angle right. Y'all heard that? I cut the corner where the shower's at. She said, hey. Jumped. I ain't slipping like that. I ain't about to show you cakes on the live. Anyways, I'm going to hop off here. Y'all know my phrase. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do because it's that simple. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done. No excuses, nothing to it but to do it. Point your finger in the mirror if you blew it. Take accountability. If you're broke, it's your fault. If you're unhealthy, it's your fault. That's the mindset I had. I used to look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm unhealthy. I got all these health issues. I got all these diseases the doctors are saying that I'm stuck with. But it's my fault. I'm eating the Snickers. I'm eating the cookies. I'm eating the pizza. I'm eating the hot dogs. I'm eating the fried food. Right? When I was broke, I'm like, it's my fault. Right? At that time, right before 20, I was bullshitting, watching World Star Hip Hop, just playing basketball all day, right? Watching sports, watching NFL, watching NBA. It's my fault. I can cut out all that time and get tons of hours back so I can start to educate myself on how to level up. And that's what I did, and you can do it too. Yeah. Motivation, facts. Salute for the motivation. Yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Put this replay on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.